Blue Jay fans, oh my goodness, what a game tonight. What a way to start off the movie. As Vladdy put it before the season, that was the trailer last season. This is the movie. And if this is any indication of how this season's going to go for the Toronto Blue Jays, let's hop on for the ride, because it's going to be one. What a game, coming back from 7-0 and winning it 10-8 over the Texas Rangers. You might be wondering, my voice is a little off. Yeah, because I got really nothing left here. I was obviously at the game. They won 10-8. They're 1-0 on the season. Good vibes all around. Before we get to the game itself, the new stuff at Rogers Center, the screen looks gorgeous. The lights, I mean, we loved it. The intros and stuff. How often have you seen lights shut off at Rogers Center? Like full-on lights, boom, down, darkness. Like never. And the blue lights start going, and I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I'm loving it. And when the Jays hit the home runs, the lights go off and they flash like it was in Buffalo last season. And then Romano's coming out to close the game and all the red lights are flashing with the Canadian flags everywhere. And I'm like, this does not feel like a regular Jays game at Rogers Center anymore. This is great. Credits to the guys who made it happen. It is beautiful, great atmosphere at Rogers Center. Obviously, it helps when there's 50,000 people down there screaming their head off. But the atmosphere is phenomenal. Seeing all the Olympians, seeing Hank Aaron's wife give all the awards out to Vladdy, Teo, and Marcus Semien, and all the veterans, all the people in the Army that were there holding out the flag. It's just beautiful seeing that big flag. The anthem loud and proud. There's nothing like it. Now let's get to the ballgame. And Jose Barrios was not good. There's no beating around the bush. He wasn't very good. First batter of the ballgame, I believe it was up a 1-2 count. And Brad Miller crushes it deep and gone to center field, and it's a 1-0 game. Then he gives up a walk, and then a single. Then he throws a wild pitch. Danny Jansen can't block it, and Semien scores. Marcus flipping Semien. And you're down 2-0 just like that. There's still nobody out. Then Nathaniel Lowe, I guess now, hits an RBI single. Corey Seager scores. It's 3-0. There's still nobody out. And Ibanez, it's a fielder's choice. Garver scores. I can't remember if that was on the ground ball that Biggio dropped at second base or if it was the one that Chapman kind of double clutched and couldn't get the double play. It was one of the two. And you got an out. That's great. But then you're down 4-0. And Barrios still couldn't find it. He lost a third of an inning in this game. Gets yanked. Saucedo comes in, cleans up the mess, doesn't allow any more, but you're down 4-0 after the top half of the first. You haven't even had a chance to bat yet. You know, through the first 3 innings, the Jays offense had nothing going against John Gray. In the top of the second inning off of Taylor Saucedo, Mitch Garver hits a 2-run bomb. Jays are down 6-0 in the second inning. This is awful. Then at the top of the 4th inning, Nathaniel Lowe hits an RBI single off of Trent Thorne and Corey Seager comes in to score. It's 7-0. I mean, this looks like it's going to be a whopping there at opening day. Everyone's hyped, right? Rogers Center's bumping. And you go out there and go down 7-0 after the top of the 4th inning? Just didn't feel right. And it all changed in the bottom half of the 4th. Second time through the lineup is when everything changed. George Springer leads off with a walk. And then the floodgates open for the Toronto Blue Jays. Or no, to Danny Jansen, well, I don't know, I can't remember what happened. But Vladdy hits an RBI single. And that scores 1 to make it a 7-1 game, which is great. Actually, no, Vladdy got a hit, then Bo got a hit. Springer got it on base with the walk. Bo singled. Springer went to third. And Vladdy hit a single scoring Springer. It's a 7-1 game, right? There's still nobody out, though, right? The Jays have 3 straight base runners, and they're still going, right? They end up getting the bases loaded and nobody out. Gurriel hits one up the middle. Looks like it might go through for a single, but of course Marcus Flippin Simeon makes the play, gets the out at second. Obviously no play at first, but a run does come in to score. Bo comes in to score. It's a 7-2 ball game. Then Alejandro Kirk hits one deep to left field. It's a sacrifice fly. In comes Vladdy. It's a 7-3 game. Like, you score 3 in the inning. It's okay. You're doing all right. But you got a lot of work to do. Jays go out there in the top half of the 5th inning. Do a job. I think it was Trent Thornton went out there and got a clean inning of work. Good stuff for him. You go there in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And Springer gets on again. Then Vladdy rips him in. You know, we're sitting here and it's like, okay, it's a 7-4 game. This is interesting. Then Mo gets on. You know? And then you have the tying run at the plate. And Teoscar Hernandez. And this moment, it's one of the wildest moments I've experienced at Rogers Center. Teoscar Hernandez takes an up and away 98-mile-an-hour fastball, and he pushes it to right field. It's deep, and it's gone! A 7-7 ball game at Rogers Center. I'm up and down, jumping like crazy. Everyone in my section, all the people I was with were freaking the hell out here. Because this went from being, oh my God, it's going to be an embarrassing opening day, to, oh my God, we have tied the game at 7. You know, and then the next half inning, top of the 6th inning, Ross Stripling, a good job in his 1 inning of work. He might have took the 5th inning. I can't remember which one was which. Actually, that might have been the Merriweather one where when we tied it. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Santiago Espinal comes up with Danny Jansen on base. And what a day for Danny Jansen. Because Espinal rips it to left center field. It gets down and goes all the way to the wall. Jansen from first comes all the way around to score. And the Jays now have an 8-7 lead. Oh my God. You can feel it. Then the top half of the inning, Adolis Garcia hits a solo shot off of Adam Simber, who doesn't give up a lot of home runs, but he gave up a shot there to Adolis Garcia, and a lot of cockiness from Adolis Garcia. Right as he touches first base, kind of turns around, I'm probably staring at his bench, but interesting there. Then he comes home and he's stomping on his feet before he gets on home plate, stomps on home plate. Fans start booing him because of the cockiness. You love it. You love it back and forth like that. But in the end, we are tied 8-8. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Bo Bichette gets picked off at first, right? And we're like, oh, God, here we go. Teoscar Hernandez gets on base, however. 2 out, though, for Gurriel. And he rips one to left field. And obviously, Teo's off on the pitch. Or was he off? I can't remember. Was it full count? I can't remember. But he was off. He was off and running. And the ball goes into the left field corner, but it was one bounce off the wall. And Teo turns and goes home. And he gets hosed at the plate. They call him out. Everyone's in the stands like, oh, you got to be kidding me. But hang on. They go to review. And they review it. And Teo is safe at the plate. A bad tag looked like for Mitch Garver. Matt Garver. What the hell is his name? I forgot his name. Mitch Garver? Matt Garver. Garver at the dish. And the Jays regain the lead. It's now 9-8. Then the bullpen takes over. Yimi Garcia does his job in the top half of the 8th inning, turn the lineup over for the Blue Jays, and up comes Danny Jansen. And we're like, well, let's see if we get on base, turn the lineup over, and see some good things happen. But no, Danny's like, enough of the turn the lineup over nonsense. I'm going to do it myself. And he gets a room service 92-mile-an-hour fastball right in the middle from Greg Holland. And he crushes it to left field, and it's gone. Danny Jansen. It's the home run to put down the insurance run for the Blue Jays in a 10-8 lead. And Jordan Romano goes out there and shuts it down. What a game for the Toronto Blue Jays. What a first game. Obviously, the Jose Barrios stuff is the one thing we're looking at as like, we don't like that. But the comeback, the resiliency from this team, it's incredible. It's remarkable stuff. Let's get to these stats here real quick. George Springer went 0 for 3 in the game. However, he walked twice and scored twice. That's why he's so good at the top of the lineup. He may not hit all the time, but he'll find a way to get on base. Bo Bichette went 2 for 4, scored a couple runs. Vladdy went 2 for 4, 2 runs, scored 2 RBIs. Teoscar Hernandez went 1 for 2 in the game, scored 2 runs, had 3 RBIs on the home run that he hit, and walked twice in the game. So he had a great night. The play named Danny Jensen went 2 for 3 in the game. 2 runs scored, an RBI, obviously on his home run, and he walked once as well. He got on base 3 of the 4 times that he came to the plate. What a night for Jano. Pitching-wise, Jose Barrios, as I mentioned, went a third of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 4 runs, walked 2. He did not look good. And he threw like almost 40 pitches, or maybe he did throw 40 pitches, up and around there. It was not pretty at all for Jose Barrios. Taylor Saucedo went an inning and 2/3, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, obviously the home run to Garver. And then Trent Thorne went 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, and 1 walk. And then everything really settled down from there, other than the Adam Simber solo shot from Garcia. But Ross Stripling threw a clean inning, no hits, no walks, no Ks, clean job for him. Julian Merriweather hit clean inning, no hits, no walks, no Ks, clean job for him. Obviously, Adam Simber gave him the 1 hit, and it was the bomb, but nothing else doing for him in that inning. And as I mentioned, Yimi Garcia did a great job. 1 inning, 1 walk, and that was it. He did a great job in his inning of work. And Jordan Romano, the local native, getting all the crowd hyped up. He comes out, crowd on their feet. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, picks up the save, and the Blue Jays win it 10-8. What a game down there at Rogers Center tonight. And I'll be there the next 2 days. I don't know if my body can handle it, but I'm going to do it. All right, Jays fans. Tomorrow, speaking of tomorrow's game, because game 2 of the 3-game set against the Texas Rangers, Dane Dunning gets the ball for the Rangers in game 2 versus newest Blue Jay, Kevin Gausman. Gets the ball for the Jays. 3:07 first pitch there at Rogers Center. The Jays looking for, at the very least, the series win over the Texas Rangers. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and enjoyed the game tonight, game 1 of the regular season for the Toronto Blue Jays, smack that flipping like button. I do appreciate that. The subscribe button, if it's not already, comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game, what you like, what you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Twitter link is down below, so follow up, send me a DM. Do that great stuff. The Instagram link is also down below, so follow up there if you guys have not done so already. And I will talk to you guys Raptors edition either Sunday or Monday as they take on the New York Knicks in the final game of the regular season. And as for the Toronto Maple Leafs, they're in action tomorrow as they are hosting the Montreal Canadiens at Scotiabank Arena, 7 o'clock puck drop there. And as for the Toronto Blue Jays, like I said, basically daily stuff for you guys. Tomorrow, Dane Dunning gets the ball for the Rangers. Kevin Gausman gets the ball for the Blue Jays in game 2 of the 3-game set against the Texas Rangers. 3:07 first pitch there at Rogers Center. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. And always a great to have baseball back. Thank you guys. We'll talk to you guys then.